This time on Heavy Rescue 401.
It's a big one, eh?
Yeah.
Border crash
This guy was just like hitting a wall.
makes twisted mess.
There we are. Boys are here.
Mike limps back
It's sore today, boy. My leg is sore.
off the injured list.
Mikey, are you okay? What a mess.
And a sludgy spill
It's become a big environmental issue now.
sparks an urgent race.
I can't believe that. Wow. Yeah, it is.
High-hearted snowing across the board.
You have to drive careful, guys.
A late-night storm is blowing across the eastern end of Ontario,
Another crash waiting to happen.
bearing down on Toronto.
They got 2 jackknifes out of you there.
And as night turns to morning,
It's been a slippery morning out on the roads. Please pack your patience and reduce your speed if you're heading out.
the city is struggling through the end of an ugly commute.
Every day is unpredictable.
But Sergeant Kerry Schmidt can predict that some drivers will ignore the warning signs.
Even with the plows and salters coming through, the roads still are slick.
The edges of the road are even slicker.
There's still snow on the shoulders.
It causes drag on those wheels. And very often what happens is drivers will oversteer.
If you lose your attention for even a moment, it can go from a good day to a horrible day very quickly.
And at the eastern end of the city, one driver's horrible day is about to begin.
Not good.
Well, we just got to call a transport truck and a minivan, 401 westbound express lanes at Kennedy Road. And now we have massive lineup of traffic. The real scary thing is that's where we get secondary crashes. So really, we need to get this cleaned up as quickly as we can.
So the driver of this minivan, very lucky to even be alive. I see car seats in the back. We got tangled up with this tanker truck that's just ahead of it. The trailer all smashed up. Pretty scary situation. The crews are just hooking up the minivan.
I've seen about 20 accidents today all around the 401.
It's been crazy since I woke up. All right, we're all good.
We got the vehicles all hooked up and removed. It has been such a busy morning. Cars in the ditches from one end of the city to the other.
There's going to be a lot of traffic this afternoon, guys, with these accidents.
And across Toronto and far eastward, the cleanup will last well into the night.
There's another vehicle in the ditch there now, too, if there's any tolls around. We're going to be pushing the police.
It's brutal.
How's the butter looking?
Everything's good that way.
All lanes are clear.
250 miles east, the edges of the 401
Holy crap.
are littered with semis.
Oh, he's in there. He's stuck.
And Duncan Cooper is checking out the latest job on a long list.
Down into the ditch and into the trees he went.
It's his second tree-bound wreck in a week. Never an easy scene.
The tractor trailer is in the trees. We're used to seeing that, right? But you know what? It's going to be a challenge.
It's fully loaded, so we're probably upwards of 45,000 pounds in the box. Everything's frozen overnight.
The tractor trailer is down in a deep ditch, and the snow was really deep, so it was an all-hands-on-deck sort of job.
Okay, calling in the boys.
And for one of the boys, today marks a long-awaited return.
Hey, boo-boo. That's my boy.
Back on the 401, that's a good feeling to have.
4 months ago, I didn't think I was going to be on the highway anymore.
Mike McPhee is back.
I can't pull my leg too much, but I'll go give the boys a hand out here, help them out. She won't start for you? No.
After breaking both ankles, Mike's comeback was slow, but his heart was with the heavy crew.
Sometime they would go, and I just sit there and listen to them on the radio, and that's all I can do. You want to try it now, ma'am?
Thank you.
Here we go.
He's gonna roll right in here.
Mike likes to work. If he couldn't, it would probably crush him. It felt really good to have him out there helping us on the job.
Here we are. The boys are here.
But we have to be mindful because he will overdo it. So you have to tell him, don't overdo it.
You want to take Mikey down there? Just be careful of him because of his foot there. I don't want him to get in trouble.
Yeah, okay.
You guys can start landscaping.
Okay.
You see that cedar?
Yeah.
Right there? Cleans back. Everything here, we'll just dump and pull it out of the way.
Okay. That won't take long to do that.
Bill Ewing of Bill's Towing will lead the tree removal operation with Mike's help.
Oh, back.
Watch out.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's sore. My foot's sore today, very sore.
Got her, Mike?
Yep. Home, sweet home. We're back here in the 401. So just tell me to take it easy. Just do what I can. What you can't do, don't do it.
So Duncan's relying on TJ Atchison,
Get 2 of your shorter yellow chains there, Teach.
who's been on call since Mike's injury.
There you go.
Mikey's his go-to guy, so I knew that was a big hit to Duncan's team. So when he called me up, I said, of course, 100%, I'll help you out, buddy.
We're gonna rake 2 chains, 1 on each side of the frame.
And this patched up, patched together crew is facing a hard fight.
No, he's down into the mud. He's right up to his axles, and he is loaded heavy.
A little more chain, brother. Hey, Rod, snug these up.
Before they can pull the semi out, they need to pull it free from the grip of the frozen mud.
TJ, get straight on her and get some elevation. Yeah.
And they'll need help from TJ on the rotator.
Okay, once I figure it out, left front, down, right front, down. Let's try that. No. Oh, God, I haven't done this in a while. No.
It's been a while since I ran a rotator, so I did have a little bit in the back of my mind, okay, you know, remember the things I learned. My brain was going.
Oh, this is the front, okay. Right front. So many levers.
New truck, new equipment, you know, new levers, new buttons everywhere.
Oh, there you go. Every piece of equipment operates differently.
Hey, Teach, it's not art class, eh? Let's go.
Yeah. Rotate. Okay. There you go.
Okay, we'll see if that'll do the trick. Start pulling. There we go, boys. Tug her loose.
She's going.
Good. So far, so good. We got it broken loose from the ice.
The patchwork crew's first step is a success.
Think I'm done with this? I'll get rid of it?
But they're not quite ready for step 2.
Yeah, we got cut right to the cedar, right, Bill? See right where you piled all the brush, Mikey?
Yeah.
That's where I want to bring the tractor through.
Feel like my right foot's going to give out on me and I'm going to fall. The job's got to get done, so don't worry about pain. Just keep going at it. Making us doing the job twice.
Mike,
Yes, what's going on?
403 eastbound. Oil tanker has gone over in the ditch. Sounds like a bad one.
Okay.
300 miles west, Mike Kaiser is heading to a call near Brantford.
This sounds like it's going to be a really messy job.
Mike is the co-owner of Ken's Towing.
The boss likes to keep his trucks clean, so which I do too.
a local company where veteran Kevin Richardson helped out 2 years ago.
Great small family little business and great people.
Ken's Towing started back in 1958. My dad bought it and kept the name going as Ken's Towing.
Since his father passed away, Mike and his sister have been working to live up to his example.
My dad was a legend in the towing industry. That's where I got my drive from, was my dad. He'd be ecstatic that he'd see that my sister and I are carrying on the towing legacy.
Yeah, we're just coming up here to the wreck now. It's definitely a big one.
Today, Mike will need to draw on the lessons that his father taught him.
Wow. It's been a while since I've seen a wreck like this.
Well, all I can say is wow. I'm just absolutely amazed that we're not dealing with fatality right now.
The tanker was traveling eastbound when an SUV swerved into its path. A truck veered into a culvert, shearing off its tractor.
These trucks can't stop on a dime. And when you get involved in a collision with a truck, 9 times out of 10, there's going to be serious injuries or death. Life's precious. Make sure that you are paying attention.
The tanker's driver was airlifted to hospital and will survive.
This is quite the ordeal.
But the mess left behind poses a different kind of danger.
Tanker was loaded with 41,000 liters of bunker oil. Tore apart and leaked everywhere. Quite a mess.
So it's a terrible spot for this to happen. All this spill is getting into the water stream, so it's become a big environmental issue now.
So an army of hazmat workers fights to contain the thick, sludgy oil.
We have guys in there with booms. They're building a dam to try to prevent any further contamination.
For now, Mike and his crew can only wait.
It's time sensitive. If the spill cannot be contained, it's going to be an environmental disaster.
I can't believe that.
Wow.
Got a tanker rolled over in the ditch. There's one lane open.
On the eastbound 403 near Brantford,
What a mess.
the hazmat crew has contained the spill.
That's good.
But the containment has eaten up vital time. Sunset is only an hour away.
Any type of recovery like this is tough in the dark.
Is it leaking out now?
Another team still needs to pump out the remaining oil in the tanker.
Mark, you know what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But Mike and crew can start work on the mangled tractor.
Ready?
Yeah, flip her over. Here she goes.
Right in the oil.
Flopped over nice. Just got a little dirty, that's all.
It's coming. That's what we want, right there.
Yeah.
Out.
We'll just hook it up the back. We get it down the road and get it out of here.
Tractor went pretty easy. The trailer is going to be the hard part.
I'm gonna go through the jacket first. I'll let you know before I'm gonna do anything. Yeah, for sure.
With the tractor out of the way, the environmental crew is prepping to empty the tank.
Overlook your food again.
But pumping out 6,600 gallons won't be quick. And the sun is sinking.
It's right, eh?
It's crucial we pump the oil off ASAP. Working at night, it's a very big risk.
Hey, there's bottom there.
The scene comes a lot more dangerous when you can't see the hazards. So we need to get this up and out of there as quick as we can.
Hey guys, we're gonna go. We're gonna start.
What's going on in the 401? Anybody know?
Back near Prescott,
Let's get out of here, Mikey.
It's sore today, boy. My leg is sore.
Mike and Bill have cleared the rest of the brush, but the job has taken a toll.
Mikey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
He overdid it, in my opinion. You know, he still realizes he has to finish healing up before he can go running through 3 feet deep of snow carrying a 1/2-inch chain on his back.
It was done, yeah. It was a lot.
You're gonna steer. Keep you out of trouble.
He's trying to help, and that's his nature. So we decided to put him up in the cab, and being up in the cab penned up, I know he's not going to get into too much trouble over there. All you got to do is steer. Enjoy the ride.
Too bad I don't got Boo-Boo in here with me. He can tell me what to do.
We're bringing the yellow and the red?
Yep. Okay. We're gonna jackknife the tractor right around, and everything's gonna start coming up this way.
They'll rig and pull on the bumper and landing gear. Then re-rig to the back end to help pull the semi up the slope. But the angle of the slope and the weight inside will put the trailer right at its tipping point.
Mikey, fire it up and turn it this way. Roger, you take the lead.
Okay.
TJ, give him some help.
Come on, girl. Come on.
Decent hill to come up.
The trailer wheels are starting to come up that embankment like this. That's a serious tipping point.
Just hold it there, TJ.
When she's coming close to the road, that trailer can get a pretty mean lean on it.
TJ, he's there to support the trailer and hold it to stop it from wanting to tip over.
Okay, snug the red line.
Okay. I was just using it. I already forget what I'm doing.
Come on.
It's all up to Duncan's rusty rotator op to hold the trailer upright.
TJ, keep it snug.
Okay.
Snug. Snug.
It doesn't take much to flip a trailer over.
Snug, snug.
Snug.
Come on, baby.
TJ, if you can, pull it right up beside you.
Okay.
Come on. Becoming one with the truck. More and more.
Okay. I think we're done. I'd say we're on the road, boys. Let's chain this up and get her out of here. This went really well.
Duncan's team of the partly healed and the part-timer has pushed through.
TJ, he fit right into the group, no problem.
Went good. It's good to go back, be back on the highway. Take a little bit of rust I accumulated off my belt.
It was awesome. I miss it. As long as Duncan, needs the extra help, I'm there. I'm just a phone call away.
Time to get this thing off the highway.
Mike is a part of the family, and when he's out there contributing, I know he loves it.
Yeah, we're leaving. It was hard. I'm not a young man anymore, but I'm not useless. I'm still able to do it.
How close are they cleaning up that mess? It's not good. Gonna be a long cleanup.
Back on the 403,
How's it looking?
the tanker is finally empty.
Holy.
But the darkness that Mike had hoped to avoid has fallen, and it's brought a new problem.
When the sun drops, it seems to be that people don't pay attention to their surroundings at night, so the speeds obviously increased.
Scary.
One of my guys could get hurt or killed. It just makes it very, very dangerous.
Mike needs to get his crew off this road the quickest possible way.
Get it out of there. Let's get it rolling.
So we come up with a game plan to use the rotators to drag the trailer to the side of the road, pick it up, and do a mid-air roll with it.
Evan, you're probably safe to come out of the muck now. Come
Remember, you're not getting my truck with that crap on.
Laying in oil.
All right, let's pick it a little bit and see what it does. Get that boom up, Mark, and start lifting and tugging.
First, they just need to move the tanker onto the pavement.
Yep. Hey, Mark, boom up. We're gonna pull this that way.
Communication is key. You have to be in sync with that other operator to avoid causing an overload situation. Mike, let me bring my end up. There she comes.
All right. Mark, can you pull it up more?
Yep. Want me to swing my end around, Mike?
Yep, swing it over a bit. Nice and easy.
Mike's chosen to work on the edge of the road to maximize lifting power.
Being this close to a wreck, you have more lifting capabilities.
With no room to spare, they need to set the tanker down right between the rotators.
Coming to me a little bit too much.
We're gonna go slowly here. I don't need to see me slamming in the back of the truck.
It was incredibly close. I don't have much movement back here anymore.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Oh my God. I don't have much movement back here anymore.
On the 403 near Brantford, the Ken's towing crew is quickly running out of room.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
Okay, unhook it then. Move ahead a little bit. It's always better to work close as you can to the load because you have more control over it, but we need more real estate. We need more room.
With lift and catch lines from one rotator on the front and from the second rotator on the back, they'll lift and roll the trailer in midair.
My dad taught me a lot. He taught me everything I know. We want to make sure we do it properly.
Okay, Mark, let's roll this thing where it sits. Let's do it. Get that far side line tight, Mark, that blue.
Yep. Once the tires lift, it might slide out.
Nice and slow.
It's into me. It's touching the wheel lift. Just barely touching. Up, Mike, and in?
Yep. We want to make sure it lands nice and easy.
Well, rotate it over.
Yep.
Mark, I'm gonna boom down with it now.
Okay. Here we go. I got room here now. We're level. Yeah, we got room.
That's what we want, right there.
Done. Good job.
That was cool, man. Went pretty smooth. Mid-air roll was sweet.
Pretty much ready to pack up, head out, and get the road open. Another victory for us, so as usual.
The cleanup in the ditch will continue.
Environmental's gonna be here for a while yet. They're gonna be here probably 3 days or so, maybe even a little longer.
But Mike and crew can clear off this road.
Very happy with the team. The future for Ken's Towing is looking really bright. My dad would be very proud of us, continuing the legacy. A lot of road ahead of us.
We'll move on to the next.
You got blue sky and sunshine. Thanks for the heads up, driver.
Looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day.
Just left the yard there. I'm heading out to the 402 just by the Blue Water Bridge.
It's a new day in Sarnia and an urgent job ahead for Colin Vandenheuvel.
2 trucks rear-ended each other coming up on the border. From what I understand, this one is a pretty big mess. My dad's already there, so I'm heading out there to meet him. big one, eh? Yeah. Holy crap. Quite the collision. Fortunate so far, saying everybody is okay. We can deal with the destruction of the trucks, but the people you can't replace.
Major, major impact. Very fortunate. He swerved at the last minute. You could just see the driver's seat. The rest of that cab was gone. It's just unbelievable that he survived this.
Wow. It's knocked the motor right out. Look at how far it knocked the moose bumper on that. Another 100 feet up the road. Holy crap. It's the garbage trailer. He's 140,000 pounds. For this guy, it was just like hitting a wall.
We have a team of reconstructionists here at the scene. I want to get traffic moving, get it opened up, while at the same time doing a thorough professional investigation.
Until the investigators are ready, Gary and crew are on hold.
We got the crew back at the yard gathering everything we need.
This is a border crossing. This is one of the busiest ones in North America.
We'll have a lot of equipment and a lot of guys here to get this cleaned up.
There is just an absolute ton of pressure on this.
This is definitely going to be a big job.
You just got one hell of a backup.
Big frickin' mess. The whole highway westbound closed.
On the 402 at the western edge of Sarnia, traffic bound for the Blue Water Border Bridge is detouring into town.
Okay, let's give it a try.
And after a 3-hour wait, the pressure is on for Gary and crew.
The first piece is getting these two units separated. Anytime you have a major collision and an impact like this, these things just weld themselves together. It drags the back unit with it.
Okay, go forward. Keep going. There it is. It just broke free. Okay, Glenn, pull her right up, get her off to the shoulder of the road.
Usually they fight us pretty hard, but in this case, it actually separated really nicely.
But it only gets uglier from here.
Been on the phone with Gary, so we're heading down to see what we got.
Just down the road, Kyle Treacherous is on the way to help. He knows this border crossing all too well.
Before I started working here at Preferred, I was a truck driver myself.
He stores the mementos of those days at the family farm.
This was my truck. This was the one that I spent many, 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 many miles driving.
Me and this Blue Water Bridge, we have a bit of a history together. In 2012, when Hurricane Sandy blew through this area, I got caught on the very top of the bridge with an empty trailer.
Was trapped. Everything was shaking and moving, and it just rattled me to the core.
The peak wind gusts when I was there were clocked at 68 mile an hour.
I had been diagnosed with PTSD. That's what led to me parking the truck. I just couldn't drive it anymore.
And then I saw the ad to work at Preferred and thought, well, I'll give it a shot.
This would be a dispatch sheet dated May 22nd, 2013. It wasn't too long after that I started working for Gary's. I still fight it, and I hope nobody goes through it because it's a tough battle, but I'm coping as best I can. If you ever have any sort of issues, there is help out there, because it made me at least where I could work again.
Today, as he heads back toward the bridge, Kyle is keeping his mind on the job ahead.
Okay, truck's coming through, guys.
He pulls onto scene right in time to secure the garbage hauler for transport.
Hey, Kyle, can I get you just to go around?
The rim's bent on the inside, so it's catching on the brake drums.
We just want to take the back wheels off so we can tow this thing out of here.
It's the second truck that took the hardest hit, and now will take the most work.
So right now we're just trying to get this motor freed up. There's just a few more pieces that we're holding it in place. And it was the shifter. Oh, this is definitely in the top 5 of mangled that I've seen.
Got electricity here, Tom.
Was there spark?
Yeah.
They cut the battery wires, eh?
Yes.
Spark here.
Still sparks?
Yeah.
Okay, go get a wrench, start undoing every battery by hand. Biggest concern I have is if you've got sparks, then we got a ball of flame going here, and that's the last thing we need.
Oh, man.
Here's where you get. Yes, sir. Everything's clear here.
100 miles south, across Lake St. Clair,
There is a transport truck in a ditch.
a quiet afternoon has come crashing to a stop on a county road near Windsor.
We've got a beverage truck rolled over, mostly all bottled water.
And Derek Dodoni Sr. can see some obvious challenges with the truck.
It's right against a telephone pole, and the front end of the truck's just straddling the ditch. So there's a few factors we're gonna have to pay attention to here.
These trucks are pretty heavy when they are fully loaded.
So backup has arrived. Rotator op, Eric Goddard.
Okay, what we got is only one sleeve of full water on the bottom.
Okay. With 2 trucks, it makes it a whole lot easier.
You pull there and there low, like down off the bottom somewhere, down, and I'll keep one strap over the top to rotate it.
Yeah, that'll work.
Make sense?
Sure.
Their decades of experience have produced a quick plan. But those decades come with a downside.
Sir, I'll go.
I got it.
I'm going.
Physically, I've got some issues, and Senior's not in a whole lot better shape.
What, your knees are any better than mine?
It ain't my knees right now. Shoulders.
Every day's a physical struggle for me.
There's memories right here.
Recently, at his wife's urging, Eric started thinking about his plans for the future.
One of the biggest things for us is we're gonna sell the house, and we're actually gonna move to an apartment. One of the reasons we sold the house, we slept upstairs, and it got to the point where I would sit up in bed and I couldn't go downstairs. It's getting to the point that I'm either gonna take care of my house or I'm going to work.
An apartment will be easier for Eric to manage, and the sale opens up another possibility.
I'll never be rich, but if I had to retire tomorrow, we're in a position where I could manage that. I guess if I didn't love what I did so much, then I probably wouldn't put up with all the negatives, but I still wake up every morning excited to go to work and do what I do. I think it's good.
Where do you want to throw your catch?
Probably the same way, just past that center bar.
You want to climb first?
Today, the crew's 2 most senior members can only rely on each other.
Okay.
Jam your foot in there, I'll hold the wheel.
The geriatric dream team. Hey, Senior, what do you got for a strap on here?
What do you want?
Short one.
On a Windsor back road,
Good enough?
Yeah.
County Towing's seasoned team is betting on brains over brawn, even for lifting a heavy chain.
Gonna lift it up there.
It's like old guy cheating, ain't it?
But are we cheating or are we smarter than the young guys?
I spent forever carrying a 5/8 chain that might weigh 70 pounds when you can use a winch. When you come to work in the morning and you're sore before you start, I think it forces you to work smarter,
Okay. You want to get her away from the pole first, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Before they can roll the truck upright, they need to make some room.
The high side of this truck is up against the power pole. I'm gonna have to bring it backwards.
Okay, hold on, let me get to the other side.
Okay, good. We got about a foot. Ready?
Eric can help give it that initial lift, and I'm gonna spike the wheels and get it over.
Eric!
Still okay on the wires?
You're almost communicating less because you're reading the other guy's mind.
It's all you, Eric. That's good.
Okay.
Go grab it from the front, put her on the road. Then you just pull up and grab the back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna drag that front end back around.
All done.
And it'll give Eric easy access to back up to it and hook it up.
The job might have been a little easier back in the old days.
Good. I got it.
But experience and teamwork have won the day.
Okay, all done.
The older guys like myself, Eric, you have to be a little more cautious. But at the end of the day, we're doing what we do, and we're doing a good job.
It looks good. Just be happy everybody's okay, nobody got hurt.
It's time to go home, for sure. But tomorrow, maybe if we're lucky, we'll be back at it again, same thing.
Anybody know what's going on in the 402? There's an accident at the highway closed.
Back in Sarnia, detoured semis are still winding through city streets.
Hang on a second. Yeah, you let that down a little bit. Yep.
A mile to the west, the preferred crew is racing to make up lost time.
This is the second busiest border crossing in North America. We're hoping to get this highway open as soon as we can.
She ain't pretty, but she'll get there.
We've strapped the back in as best we can. This one's pretty much wrapped up, ready to go.
The garbage hauler is ready to roll.
Lift it, drop it in the bucket.
And the crew clears a path to work on the rear truck.
Wow, that'll be like a 525 horsepower motor. We need that tranny out of there. Keepers, creepers, like a bull in a china shop. Pull this backwards. Colin, what do you think? We bring the 09, put it in here? Yep. Okay.
The first step should be simple.
We have to separate this tractor from the trailer.
That way we can work on these as two separate pieces. Okay, that's good.
But the truck is so damaged, it might not survive the separation.
This block is actually separating from the frame.
There's not even a cross member left for at least 10 feet back.
I'm hooking it to where the bolts are. Okay. You know, there's a good chance that as we pull, it may actually knock that cab right off. Nice and easy, okay? Yeah. Hold on. Whoa. Coming, guys. Okay.
At the edge of the border crossing, the preferred crew is trying to ease loose the tractor
Keep going.
without losing the entire cab.
That is a mangled mess, boys. Got a knife? Here. That worked out well. We've got that cleared out of the way, which is fantastic. The big boys here now, the rotator's here. We're gonna reach across, grab that tractor, lift it up, throw it on the float.
That's up to Colin. And keeping the tractor stable comes with an added challenge.
This is where it gets a little bit more complicated.
The weight's all messed up on it. Normally, the heaviest part's gonna be the front because you got the motor and the transmission. Now there's nothing up there. All the weight's sitting right here at the back. All right, Carl. It's good? Yeah. We're gonna pick it, rotate it, set it on that float. Pulling up. So we gotta get it spun around.
I have to get it in between the back of the rotator and the trailer. I really don't have much room to swing this thing.
See how that back end looks?
This is a precise move so that we don't hit anything.
Right here, Carl. Okay. I got 6 inches there. Yeah, bring it just a notch. It's looking good. So we got it swung around to the other side of the truck here. All right, you guys ready to back underneath? Yep, back it under. He's doing a good job. He's getting it lined up real nice right now. Okay, Colin, set it on that float. Bring it home. Looks great, Carl. Okay.
Just trying to get the load secured properly.
Now they can tie down the trailer and open up the road to the border.
Ugly, ugly, ugly. Hey, stop! Hey, yours!
All right, guys, we're cleaned up, ready to go, so you can open the highway up. Perfect, thanks, man. All right, thanks.
Tonight, the crew won their battle against the wreck.
All right, time to head back to the yard. Job well done on this one.
But Kyle's own battle goes on.
All things considered, this one went well. I fight PTSD every day. Some days are good, some days are bad. I did okay on this one.
This is really nasty.
Next time on Heavy Rescue 401.
We're gonna get by that tree to get that thing over there.
Riverside wreck
You're gonna hit that tree, Bill.
forces a tight maneuver.
It's scary how far these things will move.
Gary and Colin
That's a big rock.
hit rock bottom.
Wow.
And a smashed generator
Now let's pick it.
overpowers Kevin.
Your winches are faster than mine.